Hello and welcome to another update video about Aave. Aave seems to be very much correlated with Bitcoin at the moment. No, not all coins are necessarily all the time, but Aave comes down in a very similar pattern to Bitcoin. Also seems to be sort of in the late stages of its correction, and it could still drop another step on the Fibonacci ladder here without basically risking invalidation of the current 1-2 setup. At the moment, it hasn't given us any indication that a low is in place, so I'm monitoring that. I would advise caution. Yeah, I can't give you financial advice, but I can advise caution about doing much at the moment with altcoins, at least aggressively, because we first of all need confirmed lows in place, okay? As long as we don't have a confirmed low in place, I mean, we are in a downtrend, we know that. Yeah, we expected one more low. We actually expected one more low to $58. There we go. So no reason to panic. We've got it where we wanted it. And now we need to recalibrate and reflect and watch what it's doing. And so far, it could, of course, still go down lower, but it has 5 waves now in the C wave. So it doesn't need one more low. It has done enough. So I'm now watching very clearly for signals that it might have bottomed. The thing is, you know, with cryptos, it can happen from one day to another. It can happen from 1 minute to the other, and suddenly you get a whatever, 5% spike or whatever, depending on the coin. That can happen very quickly. So here on this chart, we have a descending broadening wedge. A break above the wedge, in my opinion, would be a first indication that price has bottomed. It could still drop lower if it needs to around about $53.50. Anything lower than that would seriously, increase the likelihood of invalidation. Bear in mind that with Elliott Wave, you typically don't have official invalidation until price breaks below the $47.30 level. However, at some point you have to say that probabilities for follow through to the upside reduce drastically, and that is typically the 78.6 retracement level. So I think the situation here is to understand we have retraced a lot. We have done what we needed to do. We see that the RSI is close to oversold on the daily. It is way oversold on the 4-hour chart, and we have done enough. We have filled the pattern. It's a pretty full C wave actually in this correction of wave 2. And as long as we're holding 53.50, I still count that as wave 2. Below that level, I shared that before as well, price could easily drop to long-term support around $30, but that would be only if we get a sustained break below 53.50. Only if we get that, I will assume that price only rallied in a correction. Another word of caution about the structure of the June lows. This is still one of the best setups we have at the moment, in my opinion, Aave. However, the move up was also not impulsive, only a diagonal. I did warn about all these structures initially and reminded you throughout and said, look, these need the upside structures that we generally see across the altcoin market. They are questionable because they only rallied in diagonals. So diagonals are not impulses. They can easily break down. They can even result in a triangle. Yeah, I mean, this could result in a triangle. But at the moment, it's all okay. You know, I'm just highlighting here, it now needs to turn around either, well, between now and $53, basically. Indicators show it certainly is capable. I don't have a divergence. Would be nice. Maybe even if it makes one more low, it could do that. Yeah, could do another low. Then we might see a bullish divergence, and that is what it might need to turn around. Yeah, that's just a quick update about Aave. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.